You know, before YouTube fucked it all up, I had the greatest job in the world, opening for Hypnocast every night.
But then we got the call, and YouTube hammered us for Moxie's tits.
So now I'm jobless and broke with nowhere to go.
Your phone ringing.
Oh,
Your
the phone
ringing.
is ringing.
Big boy, come pick up your phone. How you know pick up your phone?
Hello, this is the Gopher. Who is it?
Hello, Gopher. The time is now. Hypnocast Season 3 is here, and we want you back.
Holy shit, boys, we are back in business. That son of a bitch is gonna scream any minute now. Let the show begin.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Probably all agree you can't cut 12-year-old Timmy's cock off.
Yeah. I like how you said cut for like half a second.
Yeah. Well, it's cut and cock, and it came out cuck, and yeah, that's. Whoops! Oh fuck! Oh no! Mistakes were made.
He's been waiting in the shadows patiently.
I just smashed JT the fuck out of this.
Your face is turning red.
Yeah, because I know that the next SNH I'm gonna be fucked.
Oh yeah.
But at least I
with a
won't be
horse
fucked.
cock.
That's an unknown part of the map, so I didn't see it yet. Could I survive if I jump? Nope. Nope. Nope.
America the greatest country in the world?
No.
If you were offered a one-way ticket to leave the country, never come back, but it's all expenses paid, would you accept that offer?
I don't think that I would leave. I wouldn't leave either.
Wow. Oh, I just, it's okay. I did that. I took him with me. Oh, shit.
Hey, yo.
It's always the black people holding everybody else down.
Time out. All right. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. Tired of this shit. This communist ass game, whatever. This doesn't want
Somebody else got it. You didn't get in.
Yeah, it's just a lot of racism today. All right. Y'all have fun. I'll just continue to watch and cope and see.
Sounds good.
And look at this motherfucker pretending he's gonna watch more Stranger Things.
Yeah, you know he's gonna watch Stranger Things all day. Either that or like some game or something.
Doesn't mean I don't have my phone next to me.
Watching porn.
That's tomorrow. Okay, bye.
MILF Hunters Part 14.
Now, Hypno, I could have hit you with a shuriken. I opted not to because I'm a good friend.
That's fucked up, you liar. You're a liar. You're an absolute liar. You're a liar. I knew it. Never trust white people.
Thank you, and I would have done it. You could have said thank you, but you said like, yeah,
Because I knew you were gonna do it. Welcome everybody to another episode of Hypnocast. That's right, we are live, boys. We are live, we are live, we are live. We're gonna dive down the rabbit hole that is known as the internet. But before we do any of that, we need to bring it in close right now. Bring it in close. Come on, let's go. It's a Tuesday. I know nobody likes Tuesday, but you like it just a little bit more than Monday. Let's be real. You like Tuesday just a little bit more than Monday. So get in here, hug it out. Let's go. Hurry up. Don't be bitches. And listen very closely. Too close is not too close. If you're watching on YouTube, like the stream. Like it now. Now. If you are watching on Rumble, like the stream. If you're watching on Twitter, like the post. And if you're watching anywhere else right now, you're worse than a Pokemon scalper. Like the stream. Don't be worse than a Pokemon scalper. Can I get a mic check, please? Mic check, titty check, balls check. What are we checking, boys? What are we checking today? We got a lot we got to talk about, man. We got some rumored Stellar Blade 2 news. That's different. I wasn't expecting that to drop today, so I'm definitely going to check that out. We got Tim Sweeny coping and seething over Steam. It's just so amazing. It's so amazing. We're going to talk about that. We got Nvidia accused of pirating. Pirating? Bro, what is going on, guys? Nvidia being accused of pirating is insane. But what are we checking? Platinum got the milk for... Wait, what? Wait, what? You platinumed got the milk? Holy Jesus. Oh my God. Amelia emotes when? Do people really want an Amelia emote? I don't have another emoji slot. We need too many memberships to get the next emoji slot. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We would have to come together to make it happen. I apologize. What else? Don Lemon lost his press pass? Did he? That sucks for him. Testicular 42 check. Thank you. I appreciate that. Saw scaled Viper check. Very nice. That's awesome. Come together check. That's crazy. Good evening to all check. What's going on? What else? More Eve titties and Twitter cries check. Save the Eve check. Amelia is love check. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. All right, guys, listen, our ESG scores are at their maximum. We are indeed fully funded. Let's like the stream. Like it right now. I especially like this one. Fuck politics check. Absolutely. I agree. All right, boys, let's do the Bigot Army roll call. Let's see who is in this chat right now, aside from former Kotaku Yurtlas, Black Samurais, that unfortunately did exist at one point but no longer do, and people that swear that they apparently are gamers, and yet the only game that they play is Candy Crush. It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird. We got Yamato 85. We got Full Metal 921. We got Tanya, Raven, Charlie, Nuclear, Carl Singh. We got Moogle, the Madman Mars, 17 Crash Gaming, Angmar WK. We got Gamer Nurse Gale. We got Tanya Raven screaming Amelia at the top of the lungs. We got 17 Crash Gaming again. We got Blue Octopussy screaming at the top of the lungs about Digimon. I can't blame her for that one. We got Mr. Melancholy. We got Charlie Nuclear, Colonel Ruv, Nick Havoc, the Gamer Nurse Gale. We got Courageous Kirsten, Wedge Seraph. We got... Wait, he says so many gifties and I'm still gray? Yeah, that's fair. It's a lot of gray in the chat. We got... let me scroll down. Deco Leader, Tim Grove, Magdi, 32. We got Frenchie 07, Radio Chimp, Commander Sonak, Romanizer, 24. Matthew with the Hero Priest. We got Son of a Goose saying honk. I think this egg is going to hatch next month, and we're going to find out what's inside the egg. We got Chaotic Holy. We got Life Ferret over on Rumble. We got, let me scroll down. Backbone EJ8, Azrai 2000, Cult of the Honky the Egg, Obey the Egg, eggs in the chat. I still can't believe that we have a fucking cult. Like, can you guys imagine that we have a cult surrounding the lore of the egg? That's insane. It really is insane. Yo, Mr. Rouge, what's going on, man? We got Corgimon C, Christopher Lloyd, Low KZ420 on Rumble. We got The Voice in the Water. We got Grimlock. What's up, Grimlock? We got Oliver Adam, Ali Kusanagi. We got Old Man Cat says I is here. We got Joseph. What's up, Joseph? We got Mr. Rouge says Hightail. Oh shit, Hightail is working on Steam Deck. That's crazy. Hightail is working on Steam Deck. Does it run actually well? That's gonna be major for Hightail, in my opinion. Especially since they didn't want to release it on Steam. That's gonna be huge if Steam players can play it on like Steam Deck or something. That'd be insane. Shout out to Mr. Rouge. Mr. Rouge emojis in the chat, boys. Let's show the way of the fist for Mr. Rouge. We got Genetic Spore on Rumble. We got Alucard. Oh, I know, dude. The bad ending for Total Chaos was crazy, bro. I was thinking about it while I was setting up the stream. It was crazy. Alucard. All right, let's do 4 more people. 4 more people, and then we got to get on with the show, man. We got Weenie for Sweeny. We got Miss Molly. We got Joker JJJJK. We got Sets Daddy. We got, what's up, dude? We got, let me scroll down. Christopher Lloyd. D Draconic over on Rumble. Amelia and the Waifu Battle at this rate? You never know. Torino over on Rumble. I've heard of Candy Crush. We got Felsteph. What's up, Felsteph? We got Joel Jimenez. And last but not least, we got none other than Dragon, Cozy Goober, GDR says Tetten Time, and Too Cool Curry, and Lucky Boy, and we got, let me scroll down, Radio Chimp, Time Bound Howler, Reaper Knight, and Jason Alator says, I am here, but where? Questioning his entire location. All right, boys, listen, I called out as many people as I possibly could. Let's sacrifice your fellow Bigot Army member, and let's see who is going to get the Tuesday money shot today. Who is it going to be? Who is it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? Let's find out. Let me scroll through. We got Voice in the Water says no Insomniac. No Naughty Dog. Rap, tap, tap. It's coming closer. Rap, tap, tap. You hear it in the walls. Rap, tap, tap. The person down by 5 has attracted the unarmed things beyond. Let them in. They hunger. Bro. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Holy shit.
Well, that's a little bit problematic, I would say. That's probably just a little bit problematic because, like, you know, she's asking, Courageous Kirsten is asking if the money shot was discontinued. And honestly, I think the only answer that we could possibly give her is no.
What the?
Like the stream. That was funny. Shout out to Courageous Kirsten. All right, guys, listen, we got a lot we got to talk about today. We got a lot we got to talk about today. We're going to be covering Stellar Blade 2. We got a little bit of rumors. That's basically it. Nothing crazy, but some interesting rumors, some potential brand new locations surrounding Stellar Blade. So we're going to talk about that and see what's going on with that. We also got Nvidia being accused of pirating. Now, this is huge, okay? This is a massive, massive story, in my opinion, where Nvidia was allegedly greenlighting the use of pirating books from illegal sources in order to train its AI models. It's crazy. That is a wild allegation. So we definitely need to go over that and check that out and see what's happening there. We also got Russia wanting to essentially ban Call of Duty simply because you're just shooting too many Russians, basically. You're shooting too many Russians and they don't like it. They don't like video games where you can shoot Russians. So they want to ban Call of Duty in Russia. So that's interesting. We're going to talk about that. We also got some Life is Strange news. The brand new game has been announced, Life is Strange Reunion. We got to check that out. We got a million trailers to go over. We got so many trailers to go over. It's insane. We got a new Osiris trailer that we have to go over. The Expanse, the Osiris Reborn. We got to look at that trailer because you guys know I'm pretty excited for that game. So I want to see what's going on with that. We also got Steam. Apparently, Steam has made some changes. They added some new features that I feel like should have been there for the longest time, but now it's finally there. And we also got Tim Sweeny melting down over Steam again, saying that they're totally keeping up with Steam. They're totally keeping up with Steam. Sometimes people choose Steam. Sometimes people choose Epic Games. Whoa. That sometimes is not exactly, in your favor. But anyway, we could talk about that. And we're going to talk about Marathon a little bit. There's some merchandise that I just want to look at and have a little laugh at. And we're also going to talk about where the former Nintendo president has ended up. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the former president and CEO of Nintendo America, Doug Bowser, has officially joined a new board of directors. And we're going to talk about what that is, on top of looking at a bunch of indie games. So we got a lot we got to go over. So let's just hit the super chats really quick, and then we will get into the content. Let's fucking go. Starting us off, Steve Daniel with a 5-membership mega banger.
Fucking go! It's a membership banger!
And considering that is the first one of the stream of the pre-stream legends, you already know what that means. Shout out to Chief Daniel. Thank you so much for the 5-membership banger, starting us off unbelievably strong. I would greatly appreciate it. And then we got Mr. Melancholy with a 2, says Stellar Blade 2 with Eve's Tatas are and rear or and rear. Oh, and rear. Can you not put rear in a super chat? Are you not able to do that? Thank you, Mr. Melancholy. I appreciate that. And then we got Odin Dark with a 2. May your goonery live on forever. Thank you, Odin Dark. I appreciate that, man. Always goon. Always goon. At least once a day. We got Speedy Cake with a 5. Forget Nautic strikes again. Also turns out I was wrong about Battlefield 6 Season 2. They extended Season 1 to 16 weeks from 12. Oh, shit. Did they really? I mean, I still got to get back in the game anyway because it's been such a long time. But yeah, absolutely. Dragon with a 5. Hypno went to Mustaf like Vader to bleed his Kyber crystal. Change my mind. Is that the lore? I need to make a clip that says lore. That way, anytime new lore was added, we just play the clip so that we know about it. You know what I'm saying? We got Blue-Eyed Scorpio with a 189. My spider parts are tingling. I sensed Eve. Did you? Makes sense. Makes sense. Angmar WK with 1 membership. Thank you, Angmar. I appreciate that, man. Always supporting. That is awesome. And then last but not least on YouTube, we got Odin Dark with a 5. Why didn't humanity understand that monsters in Stellar Blade? Because monsters spoke native sense. Oh my God, bro. Really? 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 Nativeness? Really? Oh. It's so bad. It's so bad, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing? All right, let's check Rumble. What do we got on Rumble, man? Rumble, you guys are awake? Let's see. Let's check Rumble. Rumble. We got Dietrich Connick with $1 on Rumble. Says Russia wanting to ban Call of Duty. I know GTA M, but damn. Makes sense. Thank you. I appreciate that, Dietrich Connick. And on that note, we are fully caught up. Shout out to all you guys. We are obviously trying to get to 542 tier 1s in a row and 234 tier 2s in a row. So do what you can, forget the rest, and support in any way you can, even if it's liking the stream. I appreciate it. All right, guys, let's get into the content. First things first, we're going to talk about some fast topics, okay? Just a couple of fast topics to start us off. The first one is going to be about Steam. So one of the biggest grievances with Steam, in my opinion, and it's so funny because Epic Games just recently added the ability to do the bare bone basic version of this. And yet Steam is like, okay, well, we're finally going to add the advanced version of this. But anyway, so Steam officially is allowing you to now gift the complete set or a bundle of a video game to your, to your friends list, like whoever you want to actually gift it to. This is huge because every time, like when I would do my giveaways, every single time I would do them, it would be a pain in the ass because sometimes it would be a better deal to do a bundle and I can't gift certain bundles to people. Like it's very annoying. So the fact that they're adding this to their repertoire is great. I think that is a big deal. I think that this is going to be yet another consumer-friendly practice from Steam. It's about goddamn time they did it. It took them a little bit too long. And it's funny because while Steam is out here allowing you to gift entire bundles, Epic Games is like, hey, we finally allowed you the ability to gift one game. I don't know. I just think it's funny. But that is cool. It says, these days, the only time I recapture the sheer rush of Steam sales of old, I could buy every Quake for $5 is when I find one of those complete your collection set some games have. Well, joyous news, you can now share that glee with your Steam pals. As spotted by SteamDB, Valve has recently pushed a change through that means you can now purchase these kind of bundles as gifts. Yes, look at this. This is beautiful. See, you couldn't gift these before. At least most of them anywhere. Like the Ghost Recon bundle, you couldn't gift this. So like anytime there was a massive bundle, anytime there was something that was a crazy deal, and you wanted to gift all these games in one shot, you couldn't do it. You had to go and do each one manually, which really sucked. But now you can actually gift a bundle, which makes me very happy. So that's going to be good for whenever we do our next giveaway. I cannot wait. That's going to be really good. But now talking about all that and that good news, we had a little bit of coping and seething from good old Tim Sweeny because, nothing could happen with Steam without Tim Sweeny coming out here and having to say something. So Tim Sweeny said the following. Well, first, let me give you some context. So he's quote tweeting Pirate Nation. And it says, according to New Blood CEO, Epic Game Store's free giveaways caused a huge spike in Steam sales. The game sold 200% more copies on Steam that day than usual. He called the EGS giveaway great advertising for Steam sales. So a developer or somebody that's the CEO behind New Blood has openly admitted that Epic Games, their free games, is essentially a way of giving advertising. It's essentially a way of giving like a trial, basically, and that people end up actually going to go buy the game after playing it for free on Epic Games. If they like it enough, they go and buy the game on Steam, which is hilarious. I'm sure that's not something he's going to want to hear, but that is something he's just going to have to deal with. So that made Tim Sweeny respond because, Tim Sweeney's not going to let that go, obviously, especially when it's Pirate Nation. It's a big account talking about it. Like, he's not going to let that go, right? So Tim Sweeny says, Epic and Steam compete for each other's customer and each sale. Do they really, though? Let's be real. Like, do they really compete? Come on. We looked at the numbers. We saw the numbers. They don't really compete. We know they don't compete. We know that you're just basically saying that. You only ever just say that. I mean, again, just a reminder, okay? Epic Games did about, what was it, 255,000, I think it was, in third-party sales, right? 255,000 in third-party sales for the entirety of the year. Steam did 1.6 billion in third-party sales in just 1 month, right? So, like, we're not even in the same stratosphere, right? This is not, like, to say they're competing is truly kind of insulting. But anyway, it's fine. So Epic and Steam compete for each customer in each sale. On some transactions, Epic wins. On more, Steam wins. That's putting it lightly. But one thing is constant on every transaction. Gamers and developers win by having more options and better deals. And listen, I agree with that. I do agree with the final statement, even though I think he's in his dreamland if he thinks he's competing with Steam. I always love more options. I think more options is a great thing. I think if you are going to provide an option to players, at least make that option something attractive. And I think that's what I disagree with on Tim Sweeny, because he thinks that by just offering a store, that's enough to offer another option. And I think that's kind of stupid, right? You are choosing to not add a lot of features that make quality of life so desirable on Steam. And the reason why Steam is considered a community instead of just a store. You don't have that, right? All you have is just your store. That's it, and a bare bones friends list. Well, now you could give games, so that's different. That's great for you, but still, like you barely have anything to compete with Steam. And by the way, that is not because they don't have the capability. They do have the capability. He has openly stated that he doesn't want to do that, right? So this is a major problem for me. But anyway, I do agree. Gamers and developers having more options is always a good thing. Better deals? I don't know if you have better deals. I still think Steam has the better deals, unless you're factoring in your free games with the better deals, and then maybe you have a point, right? Maybe you have a point. What's up, Tiger King? How you doing? So he says, though Epic processes only around 70% as many third-party payments as Steam, that vastly underreports economic activity, as devs on Epic Games Store are free to process their own payments and keep 100%. And many major games like GTA do so. So he's trying to say that even though they're getting felted on the performance of third-party video game sales, that at least they're whoring themselves out to developers and giving them 100% revenue share. And that should somehow make gamers, I don't know, happy or something. I really don't know what exactly his play is here. The more telling number is monthly active users, where Epic Games Store is 55 to 60% the size of Steam. We heavily reinvest back into engaging users through the free games program, putting our revenue back to work for developers in a way that those yachts and diamonds. Oh shit! No. Guys, he attacked the meme. Oh no, he attacked the meme of Gabe. Oh, wait a second. Gabe Newell, diamond teeth watch. Wait. This is funny, bro. Yo, he's so mad right now. He literally attacked the meme. He attacked this. He attacked the meme. Look at this. This is crazy, bro. That's crazy. Oh man. Tim Sweeny is extremely salty. Yeah, I agree. Saint to Jason. He says he's just salty, can't afford a new yacht. He thinks Diamond Gabe is real. Bro, if you think Diamond Gabe is real, that's crazy. I'm sure it's real in real life, but not in this manner. And if it is, I mean, listen, it's a private company. It is what it is. Get over it. Yo, he's so angry. It's crazy. That's wild. That's that. I didn't even read that when I was covering this story initially, and I was gonna prep for the stream. I didn't even see that comment. That's crazy, bro. Anyway, let's go back to it really quick. I kind of want to see the responses to that now, because I'm sure people are going to be like, why are you coping? Why are you coping right now? Let's see what's going on. Hold on. So Tim Sweeny, keep in mind, guys, 55 to 60% the size of Steam. And look at what he says. He says that he heavily reinvests back into engaging users through the free games program, because he knows that he has no other way to engage people onto Epic Games Store. Be honest with me, guys. Anybody in the chat, please tell me. If you are, let's say you're out there and you use Epic Games and you use Steam, right? How many of you prefer the platform of Epic Games over Steam? Be honest, please. And you can include the free games in there if you want to use that as a method of why you prefer the platform. But how many people out there that utilize both platforms actually care about Epic Games over Steam? Let's just be honest. Like, I can't imagine it's going to be very many people, unless you are maybe like a hardcore Fortnite player. But then that goes into the conversation about third party versus first party, because for them, most of their money comes from first party, right? Most of their money comes from Fortnite and Apex Legends or whatever. So Dade says, I just go to Epic for free games. Yep, that sounds about right. Okay, bro says it is cool how they do that, and you get the games permanently too. Okay, that's fair. Full Metal says just for Fortnite. Okay. Soulzen says barely use Epic Games. Courageous Kirsten says I actually like GOG the most in Steam. Okay, fair. Death Star says uses GOG in Steam. Okay, fair. Again, and I know there are a lot of people that use GOG and prefer that over both, and that's fair. But I'm just saying, like, if you have both, like, who out there actually prefers Epic Games? I just don't think there's that many people that actually do. So let's continue. Unless you're a gamer on Mac, because why again? I know originally why. Why now? Clapping. Here comes a new challenger. Bro, are you serious? Steam is an actual competitor to Epic? You're joking? Bro, people on the internet absolutely know that he's not competing. Like they are not competing with Steam in the slightest. Which transaction is Epic winning besides Fortnite and Rocket League? Again, Fortnite and Rocket League, those are games that they own. Those are franchises they own. They're considered first-party franchises. Tim, you need to push harder on the community side. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I cannot agree with this sentiment enough. Thank you, man. And he doesn't want to do that. Bro, this comment from Nick says, or Vic, it says, Tim, you need to push harder on the community side. That's really where Steam has the advantage. It's not as much just a storefront. Yes, this comment right here is 100% the problem. I'm going to like this comment. This is the problem, is that Tim Sweeny and Epic Games do not want to actually compete with Steam on any reasonable level that will make it attractive for people that are already hardcore Steam users. It's just not going to happen. How are you going to go from one platform that gives you unended amount of community support to a platform that gives you nearly zero? Why would you do that? Unless there is some other attractive element to it, like with GOG, for example, where they have the whole no DRM thing, like you own your games. That's extremely attractive for a digital buyer, right? So I feel like that is a big enough attractive element of their platform for Steam users to say, okay, well, maybe I'll start buying games over there. But aside from that, Epic Games is doing everything else Steam is doing, just 95% less. So how exactly are you going to be competing in any way that's actually worth it? You're just not. My dream is both platforms to merge into Steamic. That is not a good dream. Mr. Tim, honestly, you're doing a great job with Epic Games Store. Something I see requested quite often is deeper customization. I remember from previous years that Fortnite aimed to be more of a social network due to the metaverse focus. So implementing features similar to Facebook and X on Epic Games Store would be great. Notice how everybody's asking for community features. Notice how it's not about the game store or the games or whatever. It's strictly about the community features. This is what fucking Tim has to do, bro. And if Tim doesn't do it, he's going to continue to be the subpar platform out of all of them. I would not be surprised, because keep in mind, he admits that he's throwing money at the platform to try to keep it afloat through the free games, right? If he didn't have that, Epic Games would be dead. We all know that. Epic Games Store would be completely dead if it wasn't for the free games. The free games are keeping people there, or at least keeping people using the platform to download the game and then go back to Steam, which is a fucking crazy thing, by the way. Like, how are you okay with that happening? I think it's insane. His new name is Salty Sweeny. Yeah, I mean, that could definitely be it. So as a holder of both, it sucks as this kind of competition keeps emerging rather than converging. Brand loyalty and trust is real. Cross entitlements, progression, play, etc., isn't moving fast enough. Yeah, again, I don't see a world where Steam and Epic Games are going to merge, especially since one is public and one is private. I just don't see how that's going to happen in any way that's going to benefit either party. I think the only way that would happen is if Epic Games goes broke, which, I mean, with the amount of spending they do, that's definitely possible at any given time. If their cash cow ends up stops being a cash cow. Like if Fortnite ever stopped being a cash cow, Epic Games is in deep trouble. You guys know that, right? We all know that. If it wasn't for Epic Games and if it wasn't for Fortnite, Epic Games would be in trouble. Now, Rocket League makes some decent money. Apex Legends makes decent money, but at the end of the day, it's Fortnite that makes them their bread and butter by a large margin. And if it wasn't for that game, they would be cooked. So I don't know. I guess we'll see what ends up happening. If Tim Sweeny will ever actually implement something that people ask for, or is he just going to keep giving free games hoping people stay? I don't know. I have no idea. I guess time will tell. But that was basically the topic around Steam. Let's continue. That was supposed to be a fast topic, but clearly that was not. Let's talk about this. Russia wanting Call of Duty banned. A Russian politician has openly called for Call of Duty to be banned and homegrown alternatives to be given because you're almost always shooting at Russian soldiers in the Modern Warfare game. Now, obviously, you guys are aware that one of the most famous scenes in history, all right, in video game history is the no Russian level, right? Everybody knows that. No Russian went down in history as one of the most insane video game scenes to ever be put in a video game ever, right? But with that being said, at the end of the day, it's fucking make believe, right? If you truly are so upset at them constantly shooting Russians, then I think it should be something that they make their own, you know, like he says, homegrown alternative. If you really want the Russians to be on top and you want to be able to shoot a bunch of Americans or whatever, then go make your own alternative, and I'm sure it'll do just fine, right? They can play Stalker. They aren't Russians being shot at. Yeah, I mean, listen, they want the clout from Call of Duty, whatever clout it has left, but they don't want to be the subject of the attack, I guess. The Russian government is prepared to support the development of a homegrown military shooter, just like Call of Duty, through measures including reduced corporate tax rates and insurance premiums for developers who can make it. Confirmation of those potential incentives comes a month after a Russian lawmaker called for a ban on the Call of Duty series in the country, accusing Western nations of using it to spread Russophobic propaganda. Russophobic, that's a long-ass word. The commitment comes from Gazeta report, which quotes the Ministry of Digital Development as saying if the government receives an application for funding for the development of a game on the topic specified in your letter, it will be reviewed in accordance with the established procedure and within the framework of existing competitive mechanisms. The ministry cited existing government support for IT companies and game developers, including a reduced corporate tax income rate of 5%, reduced insurance premium rates, and a partial VAT exemption in certain cases. So it's so ironic, right, that you have Call of Duty, which is a corporation-funded video game, not a government-funded video game, and then with Russia wanting to counter that, and they wanted to make their own video game, it takes the government to do so. It takes the government to actually back it financially in order for it to happen. I don't know. I just find that to be very interesting, you know? But this whole story is insane. I don't know, man. I think that this is quite ridiculous. Obviously, I understand from a national standpoint, they don't want to be, I guess, the butt of a joke, or they, you know, at the end of, let's say, you know, a rifle, virtually speaking. But still, I just think it's insane, man. It's a video game. Why are we really getting mad over a video game? Are you that offended by it? I guess so. This is all extremely normal and remarkable. Canada's video game industry is a powerhouse, largely because provincial governments throw generous tax breaks and funding options to game studios. Ubisoft has more offices in Canada than it does in France or the US, and it's not because Eve is a big fan of Putin. And of course, it's not just the game industry that rolls this way. Despite the self-professed genius and self-reliance of their leaders and structures, most corporations rely on government largeness to some extent. It's just how things are done. And the fact that Russia plays essentially the same game ranks alongside Green Grass and Blue Sky. Listen, at this point, just make your own game. That's how I see it. Make your own game. And at this point, if you really have such a problem, just make your own game and see how it goes. Like, what's the worst that could happen? You're going to get governmentally funded. Make your own game, and we'll see how it does, right? We'll see how it does. All right, let's X this out really quick. We also have, guys, can we watch a trailer really quick? Oh, this shit is, I need to see it. I need to see it. Hold on. Where is it at? Where is it at? I need to see this shit. So, The Expanse, okay? Hold on. Look at this shit. It's not really a trailer. It's kind of like a short. But I want to show this really quick. I'm so excited for this game. It's not even funny. Hold on. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I get so many, like, so much Mass Effect vibes from this game, and I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing or a bad thing quite yet, but I am getting some major Mass Effect vibes, and I know that's what they're kind of going for. Like, the gameplay looks pretty fucking solid, to be honest with you. Typical third person over the shoulder kind of a thing, right? But it still looks pretty good. Zero gravity style combat, or it looks like they got boots that allow them to attach to the wherever they are in space and shoot upside down. I remember going over this game. I believe this was the game that said they have muffled sound effects for space combat because bullets don't have much sound in space, kind of a thing. It just looks so good. It really does. Look at this gameplay. Oh man, I don't know if the attachments are actually legit or not. I'm sure they are. Become a founder. PC, PS5, Xbox. Yeah, no, I'm definitely excited. Mag boots. Yeah, they basically have mag boots. 100%. Owlcat also equals extreme early access. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Fantastically, amazingly, 19 months of legendary status. Hail King Bigot, long time no see. What's up? How you doing? I hope you are well. Welcome to the stream. All right. Well, again, I just wanted to show that clip because it looks pretty sick, and I can't wait to play this shit. I really genuinely can't. I don't think there's any other video for it. I'm pretty sure I checked their page, but I'm gonna check one more time just to ensure that I check everything. Oh, there might be another clip. Hold on. There might be another clip. Give me 1 second. It looks like they're cutting them into shorts, which is very annoying. Hold on. Man, the music is just hitting so good. So good. Let's see, is there any other clips? No, there is not. They have screenshots, but that's okay. What's this? Oh, you can wish list the game. Oh, here we go. Here's another one. What's this? Damn, they got so many clips I must have missed. Check this out.
Forget series then. My suggestion? Eros.
I want this game so bad. I cannot wait to play this game. Sincerely, it looks so fucking good. All right, let's X this out really quick. I just wanted to look at that. Okay, we're gonna do one more quick story, and then we'll do indie games and see what's going on there. Let's see. We got, and then we'll catch up on supers and stuff right after that. So, Life is Strange. Life is Strange. It's interesting how this game got another sequel, because this game was openly admitted to be a failure. At least the previous one was anyway, where the last Life is Strange kind of betrayed a lot of the fans of the original Life is Strange games. And now apparently they're getting another one. Life is Strange Reunion is coming out in March and promises an emotional conclusion to the saga of Max and Chloe. How is this game series still being made? I don't know. It's all about subsidization, I guess. Like we talked about it on SNH the other day, where apparently it is just what do you call it? It is one of those games that have to be made. Like it's one of those games where they are going to make this no matter what, and they'll utilize more successful games to subsidize it. Now, I'm shocked that they have the money to actually subsidize this game. Extremely shocked. But we're going to watch the announcement trailer because I like to sow chaos. So here we go.
I thought the storm would be the worst thing to hit Caledon. But now, I only have 3 days to save everyone. Help! Moses! All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of.
With so many lives at stake, I need all the help I can get. Sophie?
In the flesh. If you saw this campus burn down, then it means it was supposed to happen. Who are you to stop it?
I feel like
there are consequences.
You know, I feel like I'm watching a CW show. Does anybody else get that feeling? I feel like I'm watching a CW show. Genuinely. Like, and again, listen, not every game is made for me. And that's fine. I don't need every game to be made for me. Don't care. But I genuinely feel like this game is just like a virtual CW show series. You know, where it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. Let's continue. Let's see what we got.
Powers, but maybe this time.
Hold on, she's like an 11. What the fuck with the bleeding nose and shit? This is Stranger Things. Is it you dare me to griftcast it? I am not griftcasting this game. You're out of your fucking mind if you think I'm griftcasting this game. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not griftcasting this game. What is this? Like, is she 11 from Stranger Things or something? She's doing the whole like hands out there, bloody nose. This was before Stranger Things. So hold on. Life is Strange came out before the first Stranger Things, really? Is that true? Let's see. When did the first Life is Strange game release? 2015. Oh shit. Damn. That's crazy. When did Stranger Things come out? That's crazy. 2016. Oh shit. Stranger Things stole from Life is Strange. Stranger Things stole from Life is Strange. Confirmed. It's confirmed. That's crazy, bro.
But maybe this time is different.
Right when everything is falling into chaos. She walks in. Like she heard her cue.
Who the fuck is this, bro? Oh shit. Is that a G-Wagon in the back? No, that's like a old Jeep. She just came up. She's like, I am your savior.
Chloe? How are you here?
Lots to discuss. Right now, I think we should run.
Chloe.
Let's go, Max! I have memories of things that can't possibly be true. Max, did you do this?
Your visions, the fire. We'll figure it all out.
Whatever comes next, it will happen to us.
I'll be honest with you guys. I heard a lot of good things about the first Stranger Things. I'm sorry. Oh my God, not the first Stranger Things. Although that's true too, because I watched the first Stranger Things. I heard a lot of good things about the first Life is Strange. And ironically, their names are very similar too. But anyway, that's besides the point. I heard a lot of good things about the first Life is Strange. And then I heard that after that, it kind of fell off a little bit. And then the last one they came out with was really bad, supposedly. Like really, really bad. So I don't know if that's the case. And if it is, I don't know why that is. Right? I don't know if it's just different developers or something, or maybe Square Enix just like, you know, oh, there you go. Yamato says it was made by a different crew. That's why. That makes sense. There you go. Is this a new game? Yes, Tiger King. This is a new game. It's called Life is Strange Reunion. This is their announcement trailer. It's finishing up. Let's go.
This isn't fair. You can't have come back to me just to end up here.
Man, Square Enix really likes the word reunion. They really like that word. Reunion is like in everything. Oh, this is coming out in March. Oh, shit. This is coming out March 26th. That's... Wait. Damn, and they're announcing it now? Holy shit. Oh, shit. That's interesting. Okay. Well, there you go. That's pretty soon. That it? That's it. And it's over. It's done. Just an image after that. Nice. Wait, what do you get? So, a free classic outfit pack when you pre-order any edition whatsoever. So, like, pre-order literally anything. And you can get a free classic outfit pack. It's also available when you purchase any edition during the first month of sale. Oh, wow. So, they had to put that little asterisk in the bottom. So, technically, you don't have to pre-order the game. Technically, if you buy the game within the first month of sale, you'll get the free pack anyway. That's interesting. But see how, like, with marketing, they show you at the top, like, free classic outfit pack when you pre-order any edition. But then, like, the truth is all the way there in the bottom left in the, the little fine print. Like, actually, you don't have to pre-order. Is that even legal? I guess it is, I suppose. But that's crazy shit, man. Anyway, it just me or their faces look way different. I mean, are they older? Again, I don't know the lore of this game. I've never played Life is Strange, but I imagine they're probably older if this is a sequel, right? Magdi says that hold on, let me bring it up. The nosebleed thing is a common theory about people with psychic power. The brain isn't developed for it yet, so it causes stress to the brain, thus the nosebleed. I know, I'm just kidding. Like there's so many different stories, so many different what do you call it? So many different movies and TV shows that have done the whole fucking nosebleed thing when somebody does psychic powers thing. I get it. Like I'm literally just joking. But yeah, I think it is kind of funny. Okay, let's X out of this. I actually watched that longer than I thought I was going to watch that. Catch up on supers, and then we're going to get into the indie games, and then we got more topics we got to go over. There's a lot we got to discuss. Fantastically, amazingly brilliant man with the 5 membership bank.
Fucking go! It's a membership banger!
Thank you so much, fantastically amazing. I appreciate that very much. Very nice of you. You got Odin Dark with a 2. Here's a franchise nobody asked for. Square Enix, maybe. Well, that's what they seem to be into lately. I don't know what's going on with them. It's very stupid. It's very weird. We got Mr. Actually, really quick. Hold on, Mr. Spanglish. Do you guys want to know? And I don't think I've ever said this before, but I just thought of it now. Do you guys want to know what Square Enix would look like if they were to focus heavily on the franchises that make them money and continue to expand upon those franchises and stop doing all this extra bullshit? Do you want to know what they would look like? Guess who they would look like? They will be called Capcom. Nintendo? No, but that's part of it. Actually, not really. Capcom. They would be called Capcom because that's exactly what fucking Capcom is. Capcom literally just focuses on their shit, the same franchises over and over and over, and they make a ton of fucking money, and they've been around just as long. Square Enix, on the other hand, they were like, no, we need Western audiences. We need this, we need that, whatever. Bro, if Square Enix were to buckle down and focus on Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, all that stuff, like Capcom focuses on their franchises, they would be making a ton of money. That's just who they would be. Mr. Spanglish 199. Take this to Griffcast. Life is Strange. No, I am not Griffcasting this game. Mervoth with a 2. Bringing back OGs for Life is Strange. Need money bad. Well, either that or they flopped so hard on the last one that they need to come back strong. See, the thing is, if you flop your previous game, your next game now has to try twice as hard before anything is possible, right? Before you got to make your money back at some point. So let's go over gifted games really fast. We have, I think, 4 gifted games. Thank you guys. That's insane. I appreciate it. We got Crazy Ed, the absolute legend. He says, control ghosts and scare people with Ghost Master Resurrection. Thank you, Crazy Ed. I appreciate that, man. Oman Cast says, how much to get Hypnotic to Griffcast the game? I am not doing that. I'm not Griffcasting Life is Strange. Dustborn was my limit, right? Dustborn was my limit, and it was financially amazing. Don't get me wrong. But, I'm good. I'm good. I just rather let you guys vote on the next game, and then we just have our fun and we play the game. That's it. Mervold says, I'll pay 500. Stop it. It's not necessary. Old Man Kaz says, say a number. I'm not going to say a number. Absolutely not. Merval says 1K. No, absolutely not. Stop it. You're good. You're good. The first one is good. No. Okay. So are you guys talking about the first one or this one? Are you talking about the first one or this one? Both of which I have zero interest in playing. We're all voting Life is Strange. Oh my God, bro. I'm not putting Life is Strange up there. The first one? No, I'm not going to do it because the thing is, if I do it, I know I'm going to lose. I know I'm going to lose. I did a $2,000 bet with Dustborn and I lost. You get play the whole series? No. Like I know I'm going to lose, bro. Hypnotic say a number? No. Absolutely not, bro. Because out of nowhere, fucking what you call it? Out of nowhere, Dr. Spike's going to show up. He's been MIA for like a week. And he's going to be like, well, I've actually been watching the whole time. Here's $50,000. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I heard Hypno's playing Life is Strange. Sounds good. No. Play Validate? Definitely not. Definitely not. I'm going to go jump off a cliff at that point. Anyway, Crazy Ed, thank you, bro. I'm going to stop letting the chat try to fucking put me into something I know I'm going to lose. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ghost Matter Resurrection. Command an army of specters. Unleash terror on the town of Gravenville. Thank you. I appreciate that. Can I accept it? Nope. Okay, I'll accept it in the back stream. Mr. Rouge, look at this guy. Oh shit. He's practicing the whole bundle thing now. Yo, Mr. Rouge gifted Monster Train First Class XL Edition. Includes Monster Train, the soundtrack, and the last Divinity DLC. Thank you, Mr. Rouge. I appreciate that very much. That's legendary, man. That's legendary. People in the chat are really going crazy, bro. Will Hypnotic save Arcadia Bay? Oh my god, bro. Are we really trying to make are we seriously trying to make Life is Strange the next Griffcast game before any upcoming major releases? Do you guys seriously want that? Or are you just trolling? Come on, bro. What kind of grifter am I? Listen, I like money, but I also like playing the games that I want to play. You know what I mean? Like, maybe. See, I can't take maybe for an answer. Why not? Because I hate those kind of games so much. You understand? Like so much. Get the Milk, bro. I'd rather play Get the Milk because at least I know I'll be laughing my ass off. You know? Don't do it. It's a trap. Yeah, no, it's absolutely a trap, bro. I'm not doing it. Fuck that. Mr. Rouge, thank you for Monster Train First Class XL Edition. I appreciate that, my man. That's awesome. Ancient Cultivatory. What is that? It's a roguelike cultivation game with tower defense elements. The world was corrupted by chaos and became utterly depraved. Please gather the surviving cultivatrices and unite them. Interesting. Thank you. I never heard of this before. I appreciate that. And then he gifted Frostpunk 2, the deluxe edition. Shout out to Mr. Rouge, man. Fractured Utopia is the first DLC for Frostpunk 2, embraces the core concept of Utopia Builder Mode. This whole thing that allows you to gift bundles now is going to be very helpful for a lot of people. I call for a poll. Bro. Fucking A. I do like giving people what they want. But I also, I just can't. All right, I'll poll it. I will poll it. At the very least, I will poll it. But you guys are trolling. Of course, the poll is going to say yes. Of course. Like, I know that. You know that. We all know that. Come on. All right, here we go. Play Life is Strange for massive. Don't know. Question mark. Yes. No. All right, go take your poll. Leave me alone. It's a trap. I know it's a fucking trap. He's chicken. I know it's a trap. I absolutely know it's a trap. You're going to make me set a number so ridiculous that I feel like there's no way you're going to hit it. And then people are going to be mad when we don't hit it. And that's not going to be my fault. Oh, boy. 62%. Come on. There's got to be some people voting no in the chat. Almost 40% is voting no. Almost 40% is voting no. Come on. There's got to, yeah, there we go. 40% has got, no. Don't go back down to 39. Go back to 40. Come on. Thank you, Mr. Rouge. I appreciate that, my man. I think we got more gifted.
Holy shit.
So, like, do you guys just hate me or like, what's the deal? Like, what's the deal, huh? Like, Like what's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal here? Kinda. Yeah. Listen, I understand. I get it. Kind of want to time him out. I'm not gonna lie to you. Kind of want to time out Mr. Spanglish for like 10 seconds in the chat. All right, more people voting no. This is a good sign. Mr. Spanglish says, Griffcast said, my boy, listen, I'm going to leave it up to the poll, and then we'll figure it out from there. But just understand that I am not a willing participant. I don't care how much fucking money I make. I am not a willing participant in this. The only reason why I'm even remotely considering it is because I like giving people what they want in the chat. And for some fucking weird reason, you guys want this shit. Just like you wanted Dustborn. Again, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand what's wrong with you guys. I don't get it. Anyway, and then this fucking guy, look at this, Demon Carol. Is this or Life is Strange? It's this or Life is Strange. I am not playing this. Demon Carol. You understand? I love you, man. But it's not happening. Refresh your screen. Oh, no. Come on. Seriously? Scrap Gamer, I triple dog dare you to Griffcast this. Samurai Bringer? Roguelite action game with levels which change with every playthrough, where you cut down hordes of samurai and demons to... Why are you triple dog daring me? Is there titties in this game or something? Is that what's going on? I'm confused. Man, you guys are just ultimate trolls today. I see the play here. I definitely see the play here. All right, well, I mean, listen. We'll let the poll rock for a little bit so I can get a little bit more no votes, please. I need no votes. Thank you very much. And then we will decide after the indie games. How about that? We'll decide after the indie games. So that way it gives me more time to make it impossible for you guys to hit the number that I have in my mind. How about that? That's what we're going to do. That's just what's going to happen. All right. I got to accept these behind the scenes because for some reason it doesn't let me do it in the browser. So I'm going to do it right now. I'm just accepting it really quick. Thank you, Miss Rouge. I got to see that Cultivatus whatever game. Thank you. All right. And thank you, Scrap Gamer. Demon Carol. That's crazy. Not happening. All right. You gay as fuck, boy. Thank you so much. All right. Let's get into the indie games. We're going to check on some indie game trailers that we have, and then we will follow up on the poll, and then we would do our topics, and we would do everything that we got to do. All right, boys, let's go. Indie Showcase. Let's have some fun.
All right, folks, it's time for the Indie Game Showcase.
All right. First game up is a very weird game called Heaven Does Not Respond, which is a psychological and analog horror game set in an alternate timeline of 2005, which that whole thing just sounded very interesting to me. So I figured let's check this out. The game is called Heaven Does Not Respond, and it's available on Steam. Let's see. Oh, this is creepy. What the fuck was that? Oh shit, it places you in the recording? Oh, what the fuck? Bro, I feel like if I play this game, I'm going to hell. Like straight up. This was so fucking creepy, but it's actually interesting. I'm gonna have to check this out. Old Man Cat, drop that link in the chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Definitely an interesting. It's a mindfuck. Yeah. 100% early internet horror. Yeah. Creepypasta, all that stuff. That's awesome. Holy shit. Bro, creativity is at its highest right now. It's insane. All right. Next one up is called the Oily Depths, which apparently allows you to operate an old drilling submarine while taking instructions from a mysterious voice. Fail your quota and they'll cut your oxygen. Oh shit. All right. So basically, if you're bad at your job, you die. Well, that's definitely an interesting scenario. What do we got? Wake up, maggot. Time to work. What the fuck? Demo out now. The Oily Depths. Better than what you thought. I mean, it was definitely weird. Definitely weird. But I mean, I kind of like the graphic style. I think I don't know. This one, I feel like this is one of those games that would be really super short, which would probably be its only downside. It depends how much they charge for this. But overall, I kind of like the style. Definitely. I like what they're going for. So I'm going to wishlist that one. I wishlist the other one too, by the way. Let's check this one out. Frontier. Okay, so this game look cool. It's called Frontier Paladin. Step into the boots of a paladin acolyte on his first quest. Frontier Paladin is an action, tower defense, and RPG. Upgrade your equipment, abilities, defenses, and recruit new members. Let's see what this is about. I saw some screenshots from this, and I was like, oh, okay, that looks interesting. Let's see how this one is. By the way, I think I did, but did I ever tell you guys how like obsessed I was for the span of like 1 year? And this wasn't recent. This was a long time ago. This was way before anything, but like how obsessed I was at tower defenses. Like all I wanted to play was tower defenses. It was insane. Like I was so obsessed with them. And then it just, for some reason, just completely died off. But I fucking loved tower defense games for like a year. Couldn't stop playing them. Kind of like how I am now with Survivor style games. Can't stop playing them. You rather I play this than Life is Strange? Yeah, I would be right there with you. I think this game definitely has potential. Is there another trailer? Let's see. Is there another trailer? Same thing. honestly, I kind of like this. I kind of like this. I think this game looks really cool. I'm gonna wishlist this game for sure. I kind of like this. I like when games try to incorporate different genres and they meld it nicely together. So like ARPG mixed with tower defense and stuff like that. I think that's really cool. I kind of like that. You know, one of my favorite tower defense games was Orcs Must Die. I really like Orcs Must Die. I think that game was really, really fun. The gameplay was awesome in all of them. I thought they were top tier. Because that way, like you could set up your tower defense, but then you could be able to control your character and fight like action. You know, I think that's cool. So, all right, let me X that out. This next one is called. This is for you builder fans out there. Solar Gene. For all you people that love colony building and stuff like that, this one's for you. There you go. It's a long fucking trailer, so we're only gonna watch a little bit. You know, like I told you guys before, I'm not really into like the building, colony kind of, things, whatever. Um, and not no shade at them. Don't get me wrong, but I never even realized like I knew the scope by hearing about it, but it's also different when you experience a scope. And some of these games have such large scope. It's honestly crazy. Like I was playing Anno. I told you guys I was going to experiment with it, check it out. I was also playing Satisfactory. And when I was playing Anno, I was playing it for a few hours and I built a decent size, like little colony, off a cliff or whatever. But like, I looked and I realized like, that's only a small percentage, that's only a small percentage. The scope of that game is crazy. It's fucking crazy. Right. So, I think that's pretty cool. But again, this one technically, I mean, I don't know. I'll let you guys who are into colony sims kind of judge for yourself. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. I mean, the detail is definitely there, a little bit anyway. I'm curious on like what the world looks like, but overall, I think this game has some potential for sure if you're into like colony building and stuff like that. Again, this is like a 4 or 5 minute trailer. There's a lot more to show here. Here's some resources, resource building you could check out here. It's so crazy. I feel like this is like Math the game. For sure. It's going to slow down the graphics card big time to render all that detail. I mean, there is a lot going on here for sure. But I mean, check it out. Old Man Cat's gonna drop it in the chat right now. Definitely not for me personally. I don't think I will play this, but for the people out there that are into that stuff, by all means, have at it. All right, last one, boys. Last one. This game is called Lort. It's a 1 to 8 player co-op action roguelite. You can team up with your friends to battle, loot, and stack ridiculous power-ups. Let's see what's going on with this game. This game's called Lort. 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 They started pulling out guns. What the fuck?
Let's get over here.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Not for me. This game reminds me of King of Meat. That's what this game reminds me of, where it's just like a jumbled mess of bullshit that doesn't necessarily have a direction, and they're hoping that they could sell based off just the pure chaos of it, like all the craziness of it. You know, definitely not for me. But we will link it in the chat for those of you that want to check it out. If you like it, that's fine, not a problem. All right, boys, we're caught up on all of it. Amending the poll. Amending the poll, and we are at 54% yes and 46% no. You know, at this point, I really think you guys just hate me. I really think that's really what it's about. I shouldn't have even left it up to you in the first place. I kind of knew where that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. I said that was going to happen. Oh man, I felt it. Not yet. I don't technically have to play the game yet. Okay, technically I don't have to play the game. Let's make the goal somewhere in the $300,000 range, bro. Are you crazy? People are sick, Hypno. Yeah, I see that. Well, first of all, let me X out this indie game. Let me get the next story ready. Really quick. Let's go with slightly higher than Dustborn. So let's say 25. How's that for being for being a grifter? There you go. 2,500. There you go. I think that'll be a little difficult to hit. I'm pretty sure. So 2,500. There you go. There you go. All right. Good luck with that. Let's get into the content. So the next story is going to be about Nvidia and their alleged I guess piracy, which I found to be extremely interesting, by the way, because one of the complaints that a lot of people that are on the supposed other side is that they claim that AI is trained on a lot of stolen art and stolen, et cetera, all that stuff. And there's no doubt that there is some truth to that. But to see it in a lawsuit like this is pretty crazy. So the article from PC Gamer says that Nvidia allegedly greenlit the use of pirated books from illegal sources to train its AI models, according to an expanded class action lawsuit, and that the lawsuit is from 2024, but this time with bigger allegations behind them. The capabilities of AI models such as GPT-5, Gemini, Cloud, and Grok lie in the size and scope of the data set used to train them. This has been the source of multiple lawsuits claiming that the companies performing the training had no right to freely use the data. In an expanded class action case against Nvidia, however, The accusation goes one step further with claims that the GPU giant willingly used an illegal source of pirated books to train its models, which is crazy, right? As reported by Torrent Freak, an amended complaint, PDF warning, filed at the district court in Oakland, California last week specifically claims that staff at Nvidia contacted a so-called shadow library known as Anna's Archive, a repository of pirated books and other documents. The plaintiffs cite internal Nvidia communications as evidence, with the filed document purporting to show someone from the data strategy team at Nvidia writing, "We are exploring including Anna's archive in pre-training data for our LLMs." That is a big problem, bro. That is a big problem because listen, you know, the whole situation regarding AI, I truthfully do believe it is overblown. I really do believe that these people are turning it into this like moral, evil, whatever thing that they have in their mind, and they're free to think that. That's fine. But I think that it is fucked up if they are utilizing stolen content in theory to train their algorithm and to train their AI. And I know that a lot of AIs do this, or at least a fair amount of AIs have been accused of doing this. I know that for a fact. So to see this, it's just like, again, it's all accusations, allegedly. We don't know if it's true yet or anything like that. But still, it says it continues with, "We are figuring out internally whether we are willing to accept the risk of using this data, but would like to speak with your team to get a better understanding of LLM-related work that you have done. While Anna's archive appears not to host any content directly itself, it does act as a search engine for alleged pirated libraries. These third-party hosts aren't exclusively providing access to copyright materials, but that content is what they are most infamous for. The original complaint against Nvidia was filed back in 2024, and as Torrent Freak reported at the time, Nvidia's response was essentially to claim that AI training on such material is not the same as illegally owning a book, or even using it as a human does. Training measures statistical correlations in the aggregate across a vast body of data and encodes them into the parameters of the model, it wrote in response. In essence, Nvidia is saying that the use of such data sets fall under fair use. Oh shit. Damn, I never thought that we would see fair use being brought up for AI training on pirated content. That is definitely interesting. But I get where they're going with it. And apparently, that given the original complaint involved data garnered from another pirated source, which is Books 3, it's possible Nvidia may choose to use the same counter argument from 2024. Similar claims have been filed against Anthropic and Meta in the past, and in the case of the former, the court judge ruled that while accessing the data did fall under fair use, Anthropic had no entitlement to use pirated copies for its central library, and how the case against Nvidia will fare, well, we'll just have to wait and see. So they're admitting it. I mean, in a way, they probably are, right? Because like you have to kind of dance around that a little bit, right? Like you don't want to admit it tactically, but in a way they kind of are. They're basically saying like, you wouldn't copyright someone, a human, for reading a book and learning from it, right? So why are you then copyrighting the machine for reading the book and learning from it? It's an interesting, I don't know, man. That argument is definitely an interesting one. I never thought that I would see the day, but I mean, here we are. Are they going to attack Amazon for piracy too? Probably. And keep in mind, like I said, a lot of these AIs, they do this. They absolutely do this. Of course they do this. So, I mean, that's pretty crazy. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go, but considering this is from 2024, it's 2 years old already. I don't really know if this is going to continue much further. Probably will end up in a settlement. Who really knows? I don't know. I have no idea. All right, let's X out of this. Let's catch up on supers. We got, let me scroll up. We got Mrs. Spanglish from 189, Square Enix. We don't need Parasite Eve. Yeah, we don't. No, we don't. We absolutely don't. Flip Shazam with it too. Wait till we release Hypnotic 2 Electronic Bug Aboo. No, don't do it. Our cuz with a 5, Dustborn, had Hypnotic on life support fighting DEI AIDS. It definitely did. I was sick as a fucking, it was terrible. I was dying. Mr. Melancholy with a 2, Dustborn was so bad it made you, Vara, and Savvy ill. It definitely did. We all got sick. Think about that. All of us got sick playing Dustborn. That's got to tell you something, you know? Adair Soto for a 2 says, we're begging here on our knees. It doesn't look like it. You guys are losing dramatically, so that's going to work out for me. Dormant Slide for 22 months. Don't cave to the pressure, Hypno. I already did. It looks like I'm pretty safe. We got UFO Omega with a 2. Damn, I didn't know almost half the chat is gay. Almost. Glowmine Prince for 4 months. If you haven't played Defender's Quest, 1, it's got hilarious characters and dialogue with plenty of tower defense and replayable levels. Second game is bad, though. That's fair. Fantastically with a 5. So a panda walks into a bar, he eats, shoots, and leaves. Oh my god, man. Here we go. Fantastically is back on her bullshit. But I appreciate the 5. Thank you so much. What's up, Sonia? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Fantastically, amazingly with $100 Red Boy. Hyper. Says you are coping, and seething. You just can't believe what you're seeing. You are coping, and seething so hard. I'm coping and seething. Thank you, Fantastically. I appreciate that. For every Red Boy, we always play a clip. You have to choose your clip in the Red Boy of what girls you want to see. I don't know if you know what the clips are, but you could do goth Asians, black girl cowboys, Latinas, goth Latinas, elves, fairies. You're probably going to want fairies. Gingers. You got clankers. You got orc girls. They used to be goblin girls, but they're now orc girls. You got blondes. You got all kinds of shit. So let me know in the chat. I appreciate it. And then look at this fucking guy, the Mervoth with $100 Red Boy hype. He says, on the way to Life is Strange, I'll take Warhammer. All right. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the $100 Red Boy hyper. That's insane. I think that helped us get to tier 1, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got tier 1 from that. So thank you, Mervaw. Thank you, Fantastically. She wants Goth Asian, so that's what we're going to play. Let's make it happen.
Oh my god, it's a Red Boy hyper banger.
Shout out to the Mervault and Fantastically Amazing. I appreciate you very much for the double Red Boy hyper banger. Thank you so much, man. That is awesome. Mr. Spanglish 499 Hypno, I'm being nice. This is original too. Before the new one. Thank you, grifters. We could do it. 499 is close to 2,500. I mean, it's fairly close, I suppose. But thank you, Mr. Spanglish. I appreciate that. Alucard with it too. Hypnotic walks into the bar and stays till it's closed. I don't like bars, bro. I don't drink. I'm sorry. I know I'm lame. I'm lame. I don't drink. I'm lame. I know. But thank you, bro. I appreciate that. And then over on Rumble, what do we got on Rumble, man? What's Rumble doing? Let's check. We got Dead Eyes Lock with $1. Tim Waltz tried to justify weaponizing National Guard against Trump. Too bad his opinion is about as discarded as a tampon. But that guy is insane, dude. Tim Waltz. He really is. Deidre Connie gifted not one, but 2 memberships, followed by Crash Collins over on Rumble as well, gifting a membership. Thank you, Crash Collins. I appreciate that. And Deidre Connie. Oh, shit.
Holy shit.
Trey Burkhalter with a $200 Red Boy Ultimate Hyper Banger. Oh my God. He says, "Mwahahaha. Start with goblins, then redheads get to playing Life is Strange, you Puerto Rican puss." Damn, bro, you really had to call me a Puerto Rican puss? That's crazy. Trey, that's insane. A $200 Red Boy Ultimate Hyper Banger. That is insane. All right. Well, we got to do what he says. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to get into our final topics, and then the waifu battle right after that. So you got a little bit of time, but you don't got much. So let's see. Goblins first. You got.
All right, boys, we got another Red Boy Hyper Banger. Let's bring the ladies in.
It's a Red Boy Hyper Banger, bitches! Let's bring the ladies in!
Shout out to the crazy man, Trey Burkhalter. $200 is wild, my guy. Absolutely wild. I appreciate that, man. Tanya Raven with a 2 Hypno walks into the bar. Amelia asks for an emote. We are short on memberships, Tanya. We can't do it. I would love to, but we can't. Merval dropping. All right, this is now starting to get a little bit worrisome, but we still got a nice, strong lead. Merval with a $100 Red Boy Hyper says Redhead's next. What's that? A little over 500 now? Just about, I would say. It's about 618 total for the stream so far, not including memberships. So getting a little bit worrisome for sure. But we just played Redheads. Do you want Redheads again? Let me know. Otherwise, we could do something else. Miss Molly with a $23.99 says totally supporting this cause. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised, Miss Molly? Shout out to you. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate the $23.99. And then we got Odin Dark with it too. Hypno walks into a bar and plays Life is... Come on, bro. Is this whole thing gonna be like Hypno walks into a bar and then gets felted? Is that what it is? Is that what's going on? Vet Gamer with a 20. Reds, and more reds. That's why the top Vet Gamer heroines are reds. Facts. 100%, man. All right, Mervon says he wants something else. So I guess we could definitely do Latino.
Okay, everyone, we got another Red Boy hyper banger. Let's bring the ladies in.
Shout out to the Mervon. Thank you so much for that, man. I appreciate you very much. And then we got Vet Gamer. Again, I read this one actually. Shout out to Vet Gamer. Thank you so much, bro. All right. We're caught up everywhere. Let's get more into the content. Let's continue. We got more we got to talk about. We're going to cover one thing that I think will make you guys laugh. So everybody knows Marathon is coming out soon. Right? Everybody knows Marathon's coming out soon. We're all aware Marathon's coming out soon. Everybody's excited, right? You're excited. I'm excited. We're all excited. The internet's excited for Marathon to come out. Well, people are so excited that this limited edition controller is going to be coming out for Marathon as well. And I figured I would showcase it all to you today because I know how excited you guys are to play Marathon. Now, keep in mind, I'm fully aware that this controller is going to sell out very quickly because, unfortunately, Sony boys love their collector's items, and they're never going to let it go. Limited edition Marathon DualSense controller and headset are officially coming. If you look and scroll down here, this is the picture of the controller. So you can play Marathon on this amazing stickered up controller. And then apparently this is the headset. So you could be a super badass listening to all the people that you're killing in the extraction shooter known as Marathon. It's going to be incredible. I think the headset is ugly as shit. I actually don't mind the controller only because I like a white controller with like accents and shit like that. I think that's cool. And it has that aesthetic. But in terms of like a headset, I think this headset looks fucking ugly, bro. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like it looks ugly as hell. But I'm sure it's comfortable. I mean, got some big ass earmuffs, but I'm sure it's comfortable. What people? Everybody's excited for Marathon. How are you not excited for Marathon? Are you lying? Come on, bro. Oh my God. You can only pre-order the Pulse Elite wireless headset from PlayStation Direct. The controller is $84.99. The headset, $169.99. Oh my God. Oh my God. $170 for this fucking Marathon headset. That's crazy, bro. Yep. Skip. I think a lot of people are going to skip that probably. But to be honest with you, I think they will sell out. I think both these items are going to sell out because people love this shit. They love this collector stuff. Let's X out of this really quick. It's too much. Yeah, it's a little bit on the too much side for sure. We got Demon Carol with a 5. Hypno walked into a bar, saw the 18 plus sign and said, damn, I need 17 more people. Bro, do you think oh my God, bro. Legitimately thinks I'm retarded. That's crazy. Ron DFK with a 2. Hypno walks into a bar. He should have ducked. Quack. Adair Soto with a 2. How far do we need to make you play Life is Strung? I mean, 648 plus memberships were probably somewhere in the 750-ish range. I mean, TJ probably has an idea of the number, so we are, close to about halfway there. Give or take. We'll see. Let me check Rumble. Rumble, we're good. All right, let's talk about Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade apparently is teasing a new location for Stellar Blade 2. And it's all pointing. Now, I put a poll originally, and I didn't actually see what the results of that poll was, so my bad on that. But I put up a poll originally for you guys to determine like where the next Stellar Blade might take place in. I think I put China, Africa, the United States, and I forgot the other one. Well, according to this recent tease, Stellar Blade 2 is going to feature a location that is going to point towards a post-apocalyptic China. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a China Stellar Blade is most likely going to happen. Oh, yeah, Japan was the other one. That's right. Japan was the other one. It is not going to be Japan. It is going to be, according to this tease, again, it could be, take it with a grain of salt. Check Rumble right now.
Holy shit.
Guys, Trey Burkhalter just dropped a $500 Red Boy Ultimate Hyperbanger over on Rumble. And he said, run the gambit starting with Warhammer and Goblins. Now sweat, you pussy.
Holy shit.
All right, I'm gonna finish the topic and then I'll play clips. Holy shit. This is definitely worrisome. Now it's a little bit concerning. I thought we would be good with no Dr. Spike in the chat and with King Dim and Wing being quiet and everything, but holy shit. You guys are not letting it happen. I'm cooked. Not yet. There's still a large amount that's missing. So not yet. I am not admitting defeat just yet. All right, let's focus on the topic. So let's see what's going on. Shift Up recently posted an image on social media revealing a location scout for their next title, which is almost certainly going to be Stellar Blade 2. The follow-up to the 2024 post-apocalyptic sultry slasher was confirmed a while back, and by now it should be full steam ahead for Shift Up in terms of piecing it together. The apocalyptic landscape shared by the team on social media is a snippet from Chongqing, China. This is a gargantuan, dense cityscape with a population of over 32 million people. But in Stellar Blade 2, it appears as a ghost city. Stellar Blade 2 promises to turn heads, and keep in mind, the game's lead, Eve, wastes no time in showing as much flesh as possible. And that's why the game perhaps didn't get as serious of a stamp of approval as it should have from some critics. I like how they're trying to walk it back now. They're trying to walk it back, and they're trying to say, oh, we would have loved to give the game a serious review, but unfortunately, due to all the sexuality of the game, we just couldn't take it serious enough. Meanwhile, these are the people that give 9 out of 10s to games like Date Everything. Like those games that let you literally fuck your refrigerator. Apparently that's fine, but like Eve from Stellar Blade, no, you can't take that seriously. Regardless, it was a commercial success that was compounded by a hugely successful launch on PC later in a year later. And recently, the team at Shift Up revealed that another game in the series is in fact coming. They know, of course they know. They absolutely know. They know that at this point, man, people love Stellar Blade, and you could come up with all the excuses as to why that is, but at the end of the day, people love Stellar Blade. They were putting hundreds of hours into it. They were trying to maximize it, platinum it, everything they possibly could. The game is really good. It's a really good game. Let's scroll down. Look at this is the picture. Wow, holy shit, look at this. Wow. I mean, this makes sense. It's a big ass city. Holy shit, man. It's no big secret that Chinese fans were hugely approving of the game. It was estimated that 58% of PC-related sales of Stellar Blade were from China. That's because China likes their big titties, bro. China loves their big titties. Why are you trying to deny China the tits? Holy shit, bro. Another one? Oh my God, man. You guys got to give me a second. You got to give me a second. We know nothing else about Stellar Blade 2 outside these tiny tidbits from Shift Up. The nature of the game is still yet to be revealed, but it might not be too long before it is. Fans expect something to be uncovered in the coming months. So I know I made the joke about everybody being excited to play Marathon, but I know for a fact a lot of you guys are super excited to play Stellar Blade 2. I am one of them. Okay, I would just repeat myself of what I said earlier in the year, is that as good as Stellar Blade was, just keep the sequel at an arm's length and wait till we get a lot more information, because there is a massive difference now between part 1 and part 2. And that is, with part 1, Shift Up was a private company, and with part 2, Shift Up is now a public company. So that is a big like differentiation there that a lot of people have to remember, because with becoming a public company comes a lot of bullshit, a lot of nonsense that you have to uphold and upkeep. So that's all I'm saying. But I think the game will be fine. Obviously, I have no doubts that Shift Up will deliver, but still, don't start like going crazy pre-ordering and shit like that until we know a lot more about the game, because they even censored the first game. So, take that for what it's worth. All right, let's X that out. If they do end up going here, though, I mean, this looks fucking cool. If they do end up going here, I could only imagine going through the upper levels and then kind of like jumping down and shit and trying not to fall into the depths of hell. You got water coming out of the buildings as well. A waterfall has taken over the entire environment. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm excited for this. Yeah, Shift Up going public has its risks. I'll wait for trailers. Absolutely. It's going to be an interesting scenario. All right. Let's go into the last. Let me see. Do I have any other topics? Yes, I do. Okay.
Holy shit.
Trey Burkhalter just dropped a $500 Red Boy Ultimate Hyper Banger on Rumble again for the second time in a row. It's the second time in a row, guys. Second time in a row, guys. Wow. Oh my God. Like, you cannot be this serious, right? Like, you cannot be this serious about this game. Life is Strange cannot be this good for you to be dropping 500 times 2. I know you like to fuck with me, okay? I know Trey likes to troll, but there is no way Life is Strange is this good, right? There's just no fucking way. You are? Oh, man. The first one is... I'm only playing the first one. Fuck. That's fine. Well, listen, we still got a little bit of a lead. You fuckers better be in their chat when he's playing, right? You'll have people that'll donate and then they won't show up. It's crazy. Anyway. I'm going to play clips, okay? Because that's a lot of clips. So you got to give me some... You got to get...
Holy shit.
Adair? Even Adair Soto is betraying me? You fucking kidding me? Oh my God. And I got 5s, I got 2s, I got this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Oh my God. All right. Let's cover the last topic. You guys are insane, bro. I really don't know what's wrong with you guys. I just don't. I don't. Like, why is this even happening? It was perfectly fine with me saying no. I said no like 100 times. Dude, just play the game. Should have said 900,000 subs or something. I have to make it realistic. I can't make it something completely inaccessible. That's stupid, you know? Anyway, last topic, man. Former Nintendo president Doug Bowser. Okay? If you guys don't realize or don't know, the new president of Nintendo has officially taken over January 1st of this year. That's the woman president. And now we have Doug Bowser, who stepped down, obviously, from Nintendo. And nobody really know what his next thing was going to be. but apparently it is going to be involved with the Hasbro board of directors, which I find to be pretty interesting. Former president, CEO of Nintendo of America, Doug Bowser, has joined Hasbro's board of directors. For those unaware, it was announced back in 25 that Doug Bowser is retiring from his position as president of Nintendo of America. And then on December 31st, with Devin Pritchard taking his place in the new year, now Bowser will be taking up a new position in one of the biggest toy and game and IP companies in the world. Announced through a new press release, Doug Bowser, the former COO and president of Nintendo of America, and Carla Vernon, the CEO of The Honest Company, have joined Hasbro's board of directors. Before heading to Hasbro, Doug Bowser was influential in Nintendo's growth in America, overseeing the launch of Nintendo Switch and the Switch 2 in the Americas. Bowser also helped launch the Nintendo San Francisco store and expanded the company's presence in Latin America by re-entering the Brazilian market, among several other contributions. So, I mean, it makes sense, right? Because Nintendo is a company that does a lot of toy business. I mean, they were really, they were really basically a toy company. And, they obviously sell video games, but still, they love their hardware. They love their physical media. And it's not that shocking to see Doug Bowser go from Nintendo to Hasbro. I don't really know what Hasbro is going to be able to offer Doug Bowser or vice versa outside of his experience, perhaps, with strategies that Nintendo has come up with that has made them ultra successful. But I just I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. Carla Vernon, on the other hand, was influential in the strategic and financial transformation of The Honest Company, which led to strengthened operational discipline, improved profitability, and positioned Honest for long-term sustainable growth. Here's what they had to say. We are delighted to have Doug and Carla join our seasoned and dynamic board of directors. Doug and Carla bring extensive leadership experience in consumer brands and franchise management. Their expertise and guidance will be invaluable as Hasbro continues to execute its long-term innovation and growth strategy. The CEO also shared his views. Doug and Carla bring excellent, deep expertise in building iconic brands, creating meaningful consumer experiences, and driving innovation and transformation across their respective industries. Their leadership will be invaluable as we continue to execute our playing to win strategy and deliver extraordinary play experiences to fans around the world. So, I don't know, man. Talk about spanking later. Yeah, I mean, at this point, listen, I don't think this is necessarily a bad thing. If you're a fan of Hasbro, I can't see how the involvement of Doug Bowser is going to suddenly make that worse. I feel like he should be pretty used to what Hasbro has been doing for the past few years already. So Doug Bowser really isn't going to do much to change that. I don't know about the other person too much. So, I could look her up and see what's going on with her, with Carla. But Doug Bowser, I don't know. It depends how much power they give him, but he's on the board of directors. So it's all spread out pretty evenly. But yeah, this is an interesting story. And it looks like Mr. Retired Doug Bowser didn't stay down for very long. A lot of people thought he was going to retire completely, but apparently that's not the case. Hasbro is already a sinking ship. Yeah, I know, exactly. Like they've been talking about that too. I remember that Hasbro lost a lot of money. I don't know if it was this year or last year, but they lost a fuck ton of money. Can we get an updated dollar amount? I mean, super chats alone, we're at like almost 1,900, and then memberships probably take it over slightly over 2,000. So we are T-minus 500 away, I would imagine, is probably the number. Let's go over these Red Boy Hypers and these supers on YouTube and see what we got going on. Let me scroll down. We got Adair Soto. How far do we need to make you play Life is Strange? Clearly, not that far. Adair Soto with a 2. We're getting closer. Yes, we are. Mervoth with a $100 Red Boy Hyperbanger says Stellar Blade 2. Coronavirus, mutation, and sequel. No vid needed. Just get ready to play. Wow, Mervoth is that confident that he says he doesn't need a video. He just wants me to get ready to play. That's crazy, bro. Crazy. Thank you, Mervoth. I will respect your wishes. I appreciate that. You absolute fucking legend. I'm going to give you a mucha lucha. Here we go! Mucha lucha! Mucha lucha! It's the way of life! Mucha lucha! Shout out to you, man. I appreciate that. And then we got Vet Gamer with a 5. Says I turned 55 in September when Celebrate 2 comes out. I may have to play it on easy mode. My reactions on gaming like that get slower. Hey, that's perfectly fine, man. Do what you got to do. I appreciate it. That's good. As long as you have a good time playing it, that's all that matters, man. As long as you don't go out there and say that you absolutely demand that easy mode be made for you and that other people are chuds if they don't agree, you know? Dear Soto with $100 Red Bull. He says, oh, Hypno, we're almost there. Are you excited? All of us, where you are, the biggest army. I am not excited, my man. Like, I mean, the money's great. Don't get me wrong. But I am not excited. I am not. Just like I said with Dustborn, the money's great, but I am not excited. I'm sorry. Maybe, hey, but listen, I will say that no matter how bad of a perception that I have of a video game, I will always go into it open-minded and see if I can find anything that I enjoy about it. I will. I absolutely will. And if there's nothing, then there'll be nothing. If there's something, then I'll tell you. If I got to tell you Life is Strange is a good game, I will tell you. If I truly believe that that's what it is. Hypno secretly in denial. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. But it's okay. Thank you, Adair Soto. You didn't tell me what clip you want. Let me know what clip you want, my man. Or Cuz with a 5. Here lies Hypnotic. Played Dustborn. Got sick. Played Life is Strange. Dead. Sad. Speedy Cake with a 5. This is Hinara versus Hypnotica stream all over again. It really is. It really is. Hinata, I still can't believe beat Hypnotica. That's crazy. Raven Rainfall with the $1. Thank you, Raven Rainfall. I appreciate that. Demon Carol with a 5. Remember we sent the blacks to FatCon? You should know better. I was part of that. Sorry, I had to cough. I still got a little bit of sickness. Sucks. I was part of that. I fucking funded. I think I gave like $500 to that bullshit. All for Atreus to be like sad the entire time. I actually watched the FatCon stream in full finally, and after watching it, I'm like, dude, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like what are we sincerely doing? You know? Did you miss the Christmas Nautic stream? No, you did not. It is delayed right now until further notice. But once I'm able to, I will gladly do it for you guys. I'm just waiting until some things clear. But Demon Carol, thank you for the 5, bro. Mervoth with a 2. Is this game your FatCon? No. I think FatCon was much worse. But at least Kata made a stream out of it. Adair Soto with a 2. It looks like I'm begging on my knees. Worked, Hypno. It sure did, you fucker. Jason Alto with a 5. Season 3 of the Season of Betrayals, and the season just started. Sure did. China with a 2. Hasbro hired Cringe Bush. They deserve Chapter 11. Did they? Oh, that's right. They did. That's right. Miss Molly with a 23.99 says, you gonna like it. You gonna like it. That's crazy. Thank you, Miss Molly, for the 23.99. I appreciate that very much. The Orange Boy. We got a Dare Sultan with a 5. The only clip I want to see is you play Life is Strange, Hypnotic. Bro, I'm telling you, at this point, I feel like Life is Strange is going to be such a bad experience. It's going to somehow make it into the intro. I'll be real with you. Alucard with a 5. You say you want Hypnotic to play Life is Strange. You got to fuck for it. Come on, bro. Seriously? Jesus Christ. We got Trey Burkhalter with a $500 Red Boy Ultimate Hype. Here we go! Over on Rumble, and he says, run the gambit starting with Warhammer and Goblins. Now sweat, you pussy. I had to read it again because it was that strong of a super chat. And then he did another $500 Red Boy Ultimate Hype. Here we go! It's the way of life. He says, ha 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 ha, okay, I am done. The rest is up to you guys. Don't let me down or I will have to go Joker on all of your asses. The threats. It's insane. Trey, We need to talk about this Joker persona you have, okay? We need to talk about it sincerely. Crash Collins with a 20 with an exclamation mark, and that's it. Thank you, Crash Collins. I appreciate that. Touring on with $1. It's not about the game being good. It's about the content of you interacting with it. Listen, I'm all for the explanations. I totally understand. I'm just telling you that I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to it. But it's okay. The Joker persona is real. It is. It absolutely is. He is 100% the Joker all day long. All right. Like I said, we're going to play some clips. The thing is, I could play clips before the waifu battle or after. Because right now we have 12 fucking clips to play. Or like, maybe, 12, 13, something like that. We should probably do it after the waifu battle and then kind of end the stream on all the clips. I think that would be the smart thing to do. Deadeye's Lock for $1 says, here's to your 1 to 2 week mental recovery vacation voucher Hypno, only valid after the game is done. Oh my God, I have to beat the game too. Oh, I have to beat the game too. Oh my God. That is awful. That is so awful, man. All right, boys, listen, if you're not going to stick around for the waifu battle, thank you guys so much. I sincerely appreciate all the support today. You guys are amazing, as you are every single day. Thank you guys so much. We're going to go into the waifu battle now. We're going to have some fun. We're going to do our thing. And then after that, we will see where we stand with the poll and whether or not we are going to be at the 2,500 required to play Life is Fucking Strange, the first game. So we shall see. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much. For those of you that are not sticking around, go watch some of my videos, previous live streams, whatever the case may be. Go watch my Total Chaos ending on Griffcast. It was crazy. We finished the game today. Wild ending, as expected. Unbelievably sad. Go check that out if you got some free time. Or go watch whoever your favorite streamers are. It doesn't matter. I appreciate the support anyway. And let's get into the waifu battle. All right, boys. The waifu battle is here. Now, if you guys missed the last waifu battle, we crowned a brand new champion. That's been kind of the thing going on lately with Dr. Spike being MIA. But we have Tsunade, Lady Tsunade, the Gilf herself, as the waifu battle champion. She kicked a lot of ass yesterday. Do not underestimate. It was a Gilf on Gilf battle, and she won. So it's pretty cool. Let's go over the rules of engagement, and then we're going to bring out the challenger that's going to go up against the ultimate Gilf. Rule number 1. All super chats during the waifu battle can and will count towards a particular waifu, but the only way they are going to count is if you put the name of the waifu in the super chat first. You got to put the name first. If you do not put the name of the waifu in the super chat first, then it will not count. It doesn't matter how big they are. If you super chat after the fact and you put the name of the waifu that you forgot to put the first time first, then I will make it count. Rule number 2. You could vote for any waifu regardless of who's on the screen. It doesn't matter. You could vote for the champion, who is Lady Tsunade, or you could vote for the challenger, who you're about to find out. It doesn't matter who's on screen at the time. Last but not least, after the second waifu comes off screen, I will do a 30-second countdown. After that 30-second countdown, no more super chats are going to count. It doesn't matter how big they are. The last super chat that shows up on my screen is going to be the one that counts. So please, if you are going to vote, vote early and vote hard, ladies and gentlemen. Do we understand the rules? Guys. Guys. Holy fuck, man. Trey Burkholder just dropped another $500 Red Boy Ultimate Hyper Banger. And he says, fuck your rules, bitch. Chloe from Life is Strange, as you are going to be very familiar with her.
Holy shit.
How is that even possible? Like, how does Rumble not stop you? How does Rumble not... Oh my God, man. Well, I guess the next game is going to be Life is Strange Remastered. I guess all right, bro. At this point, come on, bro. Is this necessary? Big Bang Attack, play Life is... Is this necessary? I'm going to address that. We got to do the waifu battle. I'm going to address that super chat. Oh, my God, bro. I cannot believe that I am installing Life is fucking Strange on my computer. I think that this is unbelievable. I really think that this is 32 fucking gigs of this game. All right, well, it's installing now, so there you go. If I'm able to, it should be tomorrow. Griffcast should be happening tomorrow. That'll be the first stream for Life is Strange. Yeah, Life is Strange indeed. You ain't lying about that. All right, well, let's get into the waifu battle, and then I gotta address all these red boys because this is fucking insane. The challenger today is going to be someone that a lot of people love, and a lot of people have been asking for her to make a return into the waifu battle, but I've been holding it off because obviously I wanted other waifus. But Lady Tsunade is no joke. She's a pretty badass waifu. So we need to bring out another badass waifu that could try to take her down today. All right, boys. The challenger that's going to go up against Lady Tsunade, the Gilf, is going to be none other than the one and the only legendary waifu known as Orihime, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start the clock and let's see who is going to win. Is it going to be Lady Tsunade or is it going to be Orihime? Let's start the clock and let's see who's going to win. Who is going to win? Another MILF? Hey. Drop them like it's hot. Torinol with a 2 says, with you there, Hypno. Deleted it from my Steam library for cause. Bro, I'm going to burn the fucking game off of my Steam library, sincerely. D-Draconic with a 2 on Rumble for Orihime immediately. Shout out. Mr. Spanglish with a 189 saying Tsunade, Gilf. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. We got Crash Collins with a 5 over on Rumble for Orihime. Thank you, Crash Collins. I appreciate you. Gilf versus MILF. Look at those hangers. Make it work. Damn, man. The game already finished downloading. I hope that means the game is short. That's what I hope it means. Oh, man. Am I going to speedrun installing the game? Absolutely. I uninstalled Dustborn so fucking fast, it's not even funny. We got Mr. Spanglish with a 499 saying Orihime, damn, she got the buns and milks. She definitely does, for sure. Torinol with a $20 banger over on Rumble says Orihime, thank you so much, man. Holy shit. Lady Tsunade is getting felted right now. Air Razor says it's not a long game, can be beaten in a stream. I only stream for 2 hours. gaming wise, so I don't think I'll be able to beat it in one stream, but you bet your ass I'm going to try. Adair Soto with a 5. Looks like I'm going to get my clip free to play Life is Strange, Hypno, and now I'm going to play the music. Baby, don't hurt me. Thank you, Adair. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Better prepare your Tylenol, Hypno. Oh. I'm going to need like all kinds of medicine. 2.5 streams tops. I hope that's true. I really... all right. No, Trey, stop. Trey, stop. That's too much. I don't deserve that, bro. That's too much, bro. That is way too much, Trey. Trey, you gotta stop, bro. You gotta stop. You have to stop, please. Trey. Oh my God, dude. Trey just dropped a $400 Red Boy Ultimate Hyper Banger for Orihime, and for good measure, no backing out now. Winky face. Bro, Trey, please, you have to stop. Holy fuck, dude. Oh my God. Bro, I don't know. Deadeye's Lock with a 2 for Lady Tsunade. Thank you, Deadeye's Lock. I appreciate that, man. BioT Wolf with a 10 for Orihime. Life may be strange, but I reject. Also, love for Jiraiya. Tsunade should have. Yep, absolutely. Shout out to BioT Wolf. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that. Mr. Melancholy with a 5 says Tsunade 1/2 and Orihime 1/2. Both got baked goods. By the way, Unohana, Insane, Harabel, Nemu, and Kukaku are great waifu candidates. Trey, you are evil. He's an evil guy. He's the Joker. That's what it is. Thank you so much. All right, Orihime is coming off screen. Needless to say, she's got a massive lead. I don't know if anybody is out there that wants to save Lady Tsunade, but now is your time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start the clock and let's see who is going to win. Is it going to be Lady Tsunade, or is it going to be Orihime? Let me know. We got Adair Soto with a 5, but why, Hypno? We're becoming more powerful like the Sith Lord that we are. Well, it's because I don't want people blowing money like that. You know what I mean? Like, I always feel like I don't deserve it. So, like, once it gets that crazy, I always say, I tell people to stop. You know? Sonia says, yeah, this chick is hotter. Not gonna lie. Lucky guy. Torinol with a 5 on Rumble says Orihime and Trey, you're stepping on Waifu Battle with your obsession. Please hold something sacred. Trey has become the Dr. Spike of the evening. That's what it is. Instead, he's not waiting for the chair shot. He's just going in right off the bat. He's going in right off the bat. Crazy, man. I cannot believe he did that. Hypnotic Rapture with a 5 says Orihime, I will order their 2 milkshakes and sweet sticky buns with Michael Jackson's Rock My World song. This kitty would get a ride of her life. That's amazing. Shout out to Hypnotic Rapture. I appreciate that. Fucking rock my world. That's amazing. Alucard with a 2. I thought Orihime was a high school teenager. She is not. She is older later on in the series. You gots to pay attention. Adair Soto with a 2. Hey, Hypno, do you feel betrayed when I put 100? A little bit. But that's okay. It happens. Trey with a 5. I am done for next week or so. Have to keep the bank from coming after me. I live for chaos, so worth it in the long run. Bro, Trey. Seriously, you don't have to give any more. Please. Sincerely. Obviously, I can't stop you because I don't have that power, but I'm telling you, we're good. It's good. The game is going to get played. No worries. No worries. It's fine. Holy shit. Insane. This man is pure chaos incarnate. It's insane. BioT Wolf with a 5. Tsunade so she don't get banned. Thank you, BioT Wolf. I appreciate that, bro. Considering T-Jap just said that she's only at 649. Thank you. Thank you for that. Adair Soto with a 2 says, can't wait for the next bet for you to play. That's relax. Relax. We got other games we have to play, man. We got fucking Code Vein coming out. We got Neo 3 coming out. We got a lot of games coming out, dude. A lot of games to review. Alucard with a 2 says, haven't seen the later Bleach series yet. Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I read the manga a long time ago, so. Thank you, Alucard. All right, boys. BioT Wolf for a 2 says Tsunade is now safe. Thank you, BioT Wolf, for keeping track on that, man. Legendary. All right, boys. The final countdown. I don't think much is going to happen, but I guess we're going to find out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And as expected, pure unconditional destruction.
The Waifu Battle belt is mine!
Oh my god, man. Mervoth with a 2 says, playing that Fear No time loop next week. Yeah, that game looked really cool. I want to play that too. Just so many things I want to play. It's crazy. Adair Soto with the 2 just simply says, ooh woo, and that's it. And that's it. All right, boys. Wow. Mods, count it up. In the meantime, how many clips is that? I mean, Trey gets 19 on his own on Rumble. Bro. What chair shot? I'm talking about the chair shot for the $400. It wasn't an ending chair shot, but it was basically an early fucking chair shot. Trey gets 19 on his own, which is crazy. And then I think there's like on YouTube 5 or 6 that are owed clips. Holy shit, man. I'm going to play some clips while the mods count it up. Let's start it off. We got like 25 clips that we got to go to. Griffcast is going to be such a banger. Maybe for you guys to watch, perhaps, but that's okay. I live to serve. Clip number 1. Here we go. It's lagging. I don't know why it's not letting me click it. What the fuck? My God, it's not letting me click it. Why did not let me click the clips? What the fuck? Oh, weird.
All right, boys, we have another Red Boy Hyper Banger. Let's bring. All right, boys, we got another Red Boy Hyper Banger. Let's bring the ladies in.
I guess this is the new intro since YouTube is fucking retarded. This is an intro.
This is an intro.
I don't know what's going on with this. It's freaking out. Let me try again. Hold on. Here we go. We're gonna start with clip number 1.
All right, boys, we have another Red Boy Hyper Banger. Let's bring the ladies in.
let that work. That's one clip out of 25. 1 out of 25. Let's hold on. I think the numbers came in. Speedy Cake, I did not for the 5. I will check it out tonight. Starship Troopers UBW. I got it. I will check it out tonight. Thank you for the 5, brother. I appreciate that, man. Did the numbers come in? I thought I saw them. Or did I fucking freeze when that happened? No, the numbers are not in yet. Okay, numbers are not in. All right, let's go. Let's keep going.
All right, boys, we have another Red Boy Hyper Banger. Let's bring the ladies in.
Oh my god, it's a Red Boy Hyper Banger.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, boys. You got the numbers in, and it is a bloodbath. Lady Tsunade almost got banned. Almost got banned. Orihime at $458.49 against Lady Tsunade at $13.49, which means that the winner and the new Waifu Battle champion is none other than the one and the only Orihime yet again, ladies and gentlemen. Damn. Let's do it one more time, ladies and gentlemen. One more time. One more time. Look at Sonya. She's like both are mid. Oh my god. I don't even know if that's coping and seething at this point.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
And that's going to be it for the Waifu Battle, ladies and gentlemen. Orihime is going to go backstage. She will face off against another Waifu tomorrow. Hypnocast, 9 p.m. Do not miss it, ladies and gentlemen. Do not miss it. All right, boys, listen. We what an insane night. Maximum trolling on your end for sure. Did not expect that to happen, but I mean, here we are. And it looks like the next game that we're going to be playing on Griffcast will be Life is Strange. So look forward to that stream. Don't miss it on Hypnotic Gaming Live. 5 p.m. Eastern normally is when we play, like around 5 p.m. 5:15, give or take. So make sure you guys come hang out with us then and have some fun to the best of our ability. True Aztec Warrior with $1. Thank you, sir. Dare Soto with a 5. Ah, yes. Thank you for playing that music, Hypno. For you are going to be playing Life is Strange tomorrow. Yes, yes, yes. I know. All right, boys. Listen, I got a lot more clips to play. So thank you guys so much for everything. I appreciate it. Shout out everybody who liked the stream, commented, spammed the chat, super chatted, gifted memberships, games, everything. I appreciate it. And of course, shout out to the Hypno mods for doing what they do every single day. I appreciate you as well. And I will see each and every one of you tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern for Hypnocast. Until then, go be bigots and go be gooners. And stay to the end for the raid if you can survive the next 22 clips. That's a lot of clips. Bye.
Oh my god. It's a fucking Red Boy Hyper Banger.
We fucking love Red Boy Hyper Bangers. Thank you, Bigot Army.
got another Red Boy hyper banger. Let's bring the ladies in.
my god, it's a Red Boy Hyper Banger.
Oh my god! It's a fucking Red Boy Hyper Banger!
We fucking love Red Boy Hyper Bangers. Thank you, Bigot Army.
banger bitches! Let's bring the ladies in!
gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men. And I got news for you. That means you get.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Her dog, or her cat, was named Vagina.
vagina.
Put a ticket in Maker Gang. Fuck Indiana Jones, put a ticket in Maker Gang. Fuck Indiana, put a ticket in Maker Gang. It means put a chicken in a Sweeny and make her fucking gang. Fucking pronouns! Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day California shit! Cause that's all we fucking know! Cause we're boring! We're so fucking Twitter hole! Twitter hole! Get it right!
At the touch of the black man, I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life.